What is up, Cornucopias Universe? I am your host, Jake, and I'm here to bring you guys another Copi Cafe recap over Copi Cafe number 68. Stay with me. This week's Copi Cafe was filmed at Las Vegas at the NFTxLV, and the host was Fareed from Dap Central again. Good to see you, brother. The video started talking about some of the new changes that they made to the game. They did say they're going to come out with some type of list to show all the new changes because there's so many. But one thing I was really excited about was the Mythic Sunshine build. The purpose of all these different builds, including Mythic Sunshine, is to test the shading, the lights, the colors, and to better narrow down the testing for your computers and the game. Now, I gotta say, I really enjoyed what this Copi Cafe episode did, is they interviewed a lot of people within the community to kind of hear their feedback and what they enjoyed the most about the game. Zeke and Nathan both talked about how they enjoyed being part of the testing process, running around Toledo, racing, but they did talk about how the graphics are so much better than what they were, how a lot of the glitches were fixed, and also the game mechanics are simply amazing. Fryer was also interviewed, and he said one of his favorite parts of the game was the pre-game loop before you go and race. He too commented about how gorgeous the graphics are, and he said that the Javelin and the Bonanza were his favorite rides, and I tend to agree with you. Copi Farmer did say he thought the UI was one of the best parts about the game. It's been much improved from the past. He thought the racing game was incredibly fun and extremely addicting, and his favorite vehicle was the Bonanza. Mickey Watkins, founder of World Mobile, sang praises for the sound experience as well as the multiplayer experience. He, like most people on here, thought the best part about the whole thing was the racing. Josh from Late Game Crypto said that the game was amazing and super realistic. He did say there's a few things he wished would change, but that's what's great about Cornucopias is they love feedback and they love what the community says so they can reflect and build to make a better game. Chris from Cheeky Crypto did talk about the input he had on the Cheeky racing suits. If you guys have not seen those, you need to go check them out. What Duffy loved most was the Web3 application of all this. He believed that the future customization as well as ecosystem is the future to gaming. Next, we got to see my boy David come on, and he talked about the complexities of the multiplayer game and putting together all the racing. He did tell us that vehicle production is at a standstill, but as the game grows, that more vehicles will be minted out in the future. Davis told us that vehicles are not only limited to racing, that they're also used to get around for transportation in Cornucopias, as well as to carry around resources. So go check out their vehicles, y'all. David did go into the intricacies into mining and resource gathering, and then it's more than just part of the game. It's a fun mechanic to make the game a better experience. We did get a question, what type of day cycles are we going to have, and David is looking at doing an 8-hour or a 24-hour day cycle within the game. David did also give us some insight into the avatars with their new emotes and also movements within the game that it's going to make the experience so much better. Rick McCracken told us that the AAA quality as well as the instant intuitive maneuvering within the racing simply blew him away. Patrick from MN Maker did heap praises on the Cornucopias community and applauded the team for their growth and development that they've made over the years. Josh and Rob came in at the end to tell us that the Solus art is almost done and the land plots are getting close. Racing being the fan favorite is only going to get better as the loops are put in place and connects the game together. All right, guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of Cornucopias Universe Copi Cafe recap over Copi Cafe number 68. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you guys next week. Until then, stay corny.